The video campaign tab can be very, very useful if you're running any kind of YouTube ads, obviously, but again, doing things that you just can't do in the Google interface, being able to quickly segment, for instance, by ad group types of in-stream and bumper here while looking at a whole bunch of other data. So if I look at this, I can segment by campaign, by ad group type, or even by individual video title. So again, we've got a bubble chart over here. This time, the size of the bubble is going to represent the number of impressions, cost along the x-axis, and conversions up here. So this video is doing very, very well. This video down here, not so much. It's spent the most, and it's really not converting well. 2LXX, whatever that is, probably free, something or else. So that's this video at the top here. Now, my guess would be that one reason for that might be that it's mostly going to cold traffic. Now, unfortunately, I can't segment the video and see audience type at the same time. But if I were to dig in and say, okay, show me just bumper ads, sure enough, that video's at the top. $5,000 of that spend is going to bumper ads, which we don't expect to convert. There isn't that big blue button next to bumper ads that you get with your TrueView for action ads. Of course, I can also see trends down the bottom here. Maybe there was a tracking issue at the beginning here. Maybe it was just some wrong settings, or maybe it was just crank it up across Black Friday just to get lots of people to see it, and then we'll use our remarketing lists later on. There could be a number of reasons for that. I did notice here when we look at all audiences too, the remarketing lists are getting a ROAS of around about 7 again. This is just a limitation of Data Studio. Can't show these on two different axes, at least not when I'm putting the bars horizontally. If I put bars vertically, I can put an extra axis there, but then it gets very hard for you to read the various audience types. But you can see here that remarketing is getting a ROAS of 7. All of my cold stuff is not performing very well at all for these particular accounts. But again, it just helps you diagnose and helps you dig in. I'm not suggesting it's going to solve all of your problems, but being able to quickly see which individual videos, so not which individual ads, but which individual videos are performing well and what the trend for that individual video is, say, over time. So there's a number of ways that you can use this. Enjoy. And of course, again, as before, filtering for an individual campaign or video or whatever it might be changes all of your metrics across the top so that you do get useful information. And I should also point out, this is the first time we're looking at all conversions, because I figure that you're probably measuring your video performance, not just looking at conversions, but looking at all conversions and your various micro conversions, not just the big macro conversion of did this get me a sale? What is it doing for my prospecting or my email list or whatever you've got set up in your all conversions tab. So this is the first time we've used that, so worth pointing that out. Cheers.